What's up, coaches? Hope you guys are doing well. Here's our video for Wednesday. So today's a workout where we want to use the setup and the movements of the workout for the warm-up. To make that happen, the first thing you guys would like to do is you want to explain the workout in its entirety. Talk about the movements, talk about the logistics, give them a full view of the workout, and then have them set up their station with a light approach to the loaded movements first. So they're going to be grabbing their box, they're going to be grabbing their single kettlebell for the high pulls, the lunges, and the bent rows, and they're going to grab their wall ball, which can be a little bit lighter as well for the warm-up, and then they're going to find close vicinity to the knee to elbow station. Once we have the setup established, now we're going to jump into the warm-up. So we want the movements to build in both complexity and in speed or intensity. So the way that I would work through those, you guys are welcome to kind of put your own spin on this, is I'm going to work myself down through the movements. I'm going to start with step-ups for the box jumps, smooth and steady, 20 to 25 seconds. We're then going to do kettlebell deadlift, then body weight step back lunge, then just an active static hold in the hang position, then air squats for wall balls, and then good mornings for the bent rows. All we're doing is establishing that hinge position, right? Not necessarily pulling just yet. Now we're going to be going round number 2. Okay? I'm going to stay with step ups. I'm just going to encourage them to step up a little bit faster. Now we have the lightweight in hand. Remember when we set up, we grab something light. We're going to go ahead and practice the kettlebell high pulls. We're going to go loaded step back lunges. We're now going to do beat swings on the knees to elbow, building up. And we're now going to do bear hug squats to get ready for the wall balls. And we're going to do the light bent rows up on each arm. Now we're going to go into round number 3 of the warm up. We're going to go ahead and do box jumps. All right, we're going to do some faster kettlebell high pulls, some faster step back lunges. We're going to do full knees to elbow or whatever scale is right for that person. We're going to do wall ball style thrusters and then some actual faster bent rows. All right. Now what I'm going to have them do after we do 3 rounds is I'm going to have them make the switch into their working weight. So now we're going to grab the kettlebell that's right for the high pull. We're going to grab the wall ball that's right for the workout. We're going to grab something different for the rows if we need to, and so on. And now I'm going to take them through kind of a game speed and intensity style round where we're going to go just 10 seconds or so with each station, but we're going to be working at the speed and at the loads that we're going to be using during the actual workout. All right, so you guys don't have to use that exact template, but you want to use the setup and the movements in a building style fashion to get people ready for the actual workout. All right, so let's talk over this workout. This is a high volume piece. It is kind of a CrossFit benchmark style chipper. We're in the 15 to 20 minute range, more than likely. We want to move light loads quickly, including the body weight movements, and we'd like to chip away with a very minimal rest. Newer athletes here, we want to ensure that the movement modifications ensure for large sets with short rest breaks. We don't necessarily want to scale down the rep scheme. We want the movements to reflect their ability to take big chunks. All right, box jumps, slow and steady. We want to jump today. All right, we don't want to have to step. If possible, we want to jump to a lower box with a smooth, steady approach. For the kettlebell high pulls, the front rack lunges, and the the kettlebell rows, ideally we'll be using the same weight for all 3. All right, so that may or may not happen. The same concept is in play for all of those movements. We want light to moderate load. We want to keep athletes moving with minimal rest. Ideally, we're looking at 1 to 3 sets per round. That applies to the 30, the 20, and the 10. All right, that's also the same approach with the wall balls. You guys know that depth and quality is our absolute number 1 priority. Knees to elbows, pretty big sets here with a 30-20-10, likely the toughest movement. Still would like to see that done in 1 to 3 sets per round and scaling to make that happen. All right. No real need for a primer here. We've already done all that warming up. If you need to run one final primer based on your setup with your athletes, if you have multiple people per station and how they're rotating, that's up to you. But ideally, we would have people with their own setup, not sharing a wall ball and a kettlebell and so on. The only thing that they may need to share is a box, and then they have their own stuff with the other equipment and the other movements. All right. If you guys have questions on this workout, let me know. It's been tested a couple times with small pieces. I think that 15 to 20 minute window will fit for most. Your fire breathers will probably be a little bit faster than that, and that's okay. We're not putting a cap on this. I would love for everyone to finish this and feel very accomplished for the day. But let me know if we're getting way over 20 minutes in your classes. All right? Hope you guys have a great day. See ya.